Hi y'all, our latest Austin real estate market stats have just come out for the month of April, and I want you to be the first to know about them. So what was revealed in this month's stats? They're looking at April 2025, and those sales are 18% number of sales less than this same month last year. For the year, we're about 16% lower in the number of sales that we've seen this year when we compare it to 2024. So not as many buyers out there in the market yet in our 2025 year. Our number of sales are actually lower than even 2018, going back as far as that. So we are feeling that. Fewer buyers in the market, we're feeling it. In contrast to that, our inventory of available homes continues to go up. We are now over 6 months of inventory. That's our supply. So when we have high supply and we have reduced demand, you can imagine what that does to the market. Motivated sellers, sellers that are priced well, who really do have to move this year and work within what this market will provide for them price-wise, they're still moving. But sellers that want to kind of test the market and see, let me just save you some time, it's not a good time to test the market. It's an excellent time to listen to your realtor about their pricing strategies and to talk about things like, what's our plan if we don't have an offer in 60 days? What does it look like, if this property doesn't end up selling within your timeline? What do you plan to do with it from there? Really talking out those scenarios, because the odds of those things possibly happening are increasing. Inventory's high, number of sales down about 15%. The dollar volume of sales in April showing about the same, 15% reduction in the dollar volume of sales that are taking place. Average price is staying right where it has been. We've had 18 months, 2 years of pricing stability. It's not really moving. And median price, yes, we are seeing a little bit of movement here, but it's still so minimal. Median price, I do think, is a better indicator of appreciation or deep appreciation. And we're seeing negative 3%. So there's been about a 3% reduction in prices. That's just, it's not very much. So pricing is staying stable, more homes coming on, fewer buyers in the market. Our spring market's almost behind us, and it just really was not as robust as we were hoping for. We did not see the number of buyers come out that we were hoping for. And, what we attribute that to is these higher interest rates. They're really not that high, historically, but they are making those payments very high for buyers. If you put a $700,000 contract, $700,000 offer out there on a house, you're looking at a payment close to $5,000 a month. So interest rates, the uncertainty in our market with our economy, just things going on nationally. And also, there are still a lot of sellers holding on to that 3% interest rate that they were able to refinance into. Those sellers would become buyers if they were to let that go. And so there's still a lot of that hanging on. That's your market update, y'all. I'm Aubrey Shaw. I love talking about this real estate stuff in Austin, Texas. Real estate is hyper local. There are neighborhoods where multiple offers are still the norm. So definitely reach out to me if you're thinking about doing anything. It really depends on where you are, the condition of your property, and where you price it. And of course, always go with the best. Y'all have a great weekend, and reach out if I can be of help.